high definition. Fox 19 News Morning Extra.
927, welcome back to the X. This Sunday, across the country, Dad will be celebrated, and rightfully so, when it comes to their important role in the father and daughter relationships. Local relationship expert Sherry Goldsmith is here on what fathers need to be mindful of when they're reaching out to their daughters and spending time with them. I know when I think of that, I think of all the quiet moments and the moments that I spent with my dad. There were 5 in my family. Oh, wow. And so the time that he spent with us was amazing, and that one-on-one time. So I remember that. And you say that 90% of the self-esteem that we as girls carry is developed before the age of 12, and our parents are really the ones that play a big role, and especially the dad.
Especially the dad. I think in our culture, a lot of the influence, a lot of the real attention is paid on mother-daughter relationships and father-son relationships, and we kind of lose sight of the fact that dad plays a very big role in a daughter's life.
I know it may be, you know, and I was thinking back because I have both sons and daughters, and I know sometimes because I'm a female, maybe a little easier for me to relate to my daughters, being that they're girls, you know, and so, you know, bridging that gap between a mother and a son and the father and daughter, and especially when the father is maybe outside, maybe be the only working parent, so maybe the time between the father and daughter is lesser, but that time spent together is very important. And you share 5 tips, and what are those?
Okay, one of the tips is that fathers that show good boundaries, firm boundaries and rules in the house, when they do this, children, daughters feel more loved and valued.
And you also talk about career success.
Right. I think a father plays, and studies have shown that a father plays a very important role in a woman having career success. For him to show interest, to talk about his own career, to talk about different careers for her, and to have her feel like she can do anything she wants to do in life.
And I like that when you have bring your daughter to work day or bring your child to work day, that's really important because we're instilling in them. And now in a culture where it's really okay for moms and daughters to step out and to do something to build down the road. You also talk about the direct influence in what your daughter will become and what's kind of expected of her and what she should expect of her mate.
Right. Well, it's very important in the developmental times when she's growing up that dad model good communication skills with her. This is what she learns, her first experience with what to expect in a man's relationship, in the communication with a man. So he's role modeling at that time.
Maintaining mental health, what do you mean by that?
Maintaining mental health, showing her, helping her deal with issues, problem solving, helping her see if she has a problem, there's always a solution, helping her deal with anger and dealing with anger appropriately.
You've written a book, 31 Days to Finding Your Inner Sass. And where can we find that?
We can find that on my website, www.sherrygoldsmith.com.